Underground World, what up? It's your boy Pofsky. You see where we at. I'm with my boy Jefe.
Yo, pleasure to be here, man.
Come on, man. Thank you for having me in your space, bro. We in your spot right now.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Los Angeles. You feel me? Tell me a little bit about the brand. Like, let's just start there. Tell me about Los Angeles.
So, I came up with Lustt Models 5.5 years ago. I was an insurance agent for State Farm. And I kind of always had, like, beautiful women around me. It was, like, a natural gift, I guess, or a natural thing for me. So, my friends were always, like, trying to pressure me to start a model agency, but I kind of never really took it serious. But I used to be, like, a really big promoter in Atlanta where I'm from. Okay. And so I was known to, like, bring, like, 20, 30 girls to the club. I got real popular for that. So one day, one of my friends, he came to my State Farm agency. He was like, yo, I got a music video tomorrow. I need 20 girls. I got 5,000 for you. And I'm like, bro, I don't have a model agency. He's like, no, you know what to do. I know you could do it. So I did it. The girls liked it. Literally, I was like, I'm not going to sleep till I come up with a name for it. I always liked the name Lust. My grandmother used to pop me in church because she'd be like, stop lusting those girls. You know what I mean? So it was like a name that I was like told not to like, but I always liked it. And I put the 2 T's in it for my name, actually. My name is actually in the Tristan Thomas. Is in the list. So
got you.
I started it. I really didn't. It was like more of like a side hustle because I already had my own State Farm agency, so I was already successful. So it was more like a side hustle, but it became so big I had to just focus on it. Right. So I met Lil Baby on the elevator, and I told him that I had a model agency, and I showed him the pictures, gave him my number. He called me like 2 days later. I did a video for him, and I just blew up.
Wow.
So like instantly.
Did he promote you? Like, oh, this?
Nah, it was just I was already popular. So I was already popular in Atlanta. So when I put it out there, everybody was like, oh shit, because I was already popping. So
they seen you have motion.
Yeah, they seen I had motions. It was like, oh, he got the girls now. So
right.
It just went crazy from there. I linked up with Future, linked up with Moneybagg Yo, Young Thug, Lucci. Pretty much all the Atlanta artists, I started working with them. Took over Atlanta, moved to Miami, took over Miami. Shout out to Bow Wow, one of my good friends. He told me I should expand to LA. So we came to LA. I'll never forget it. I was like so blown away by like the mountains and like the palm trees. I'm from Atlanta, like we don't have that.
Yeah.
So I had never seen that. So I was like really just blown away. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I went to a party and I literally was talking to the girls. It was like a house party. And they were like, what do you do? I was like, I own a model agency called Lustt Models. And they were so like, they went crazy about it. It's like, I love Lustt Models. I want to be a Lustt model. You guys are in LA now? I'm like, yeah. You know, wow. So literally, I started with 2 girls. They put my Instagram in their bios, my Lustt Model Instagram, and literally I went back to Atlanta. Like 100 models followed me from LA, and so I just got real popular like that, and I just moved out here.
Wow. Okay, so Lustt Models was born in Atlanta.
Born in Atlanta, Georgia.
So then, when did you come to LA?
Came to LA 4 years ago.
Okay. Wow. So I'm sure the trajectory has just been up crazy since you actually moved here.
Yeah. So like it allowed me to really be able to expand. I feel like LA has a lot of big opportunities I weren't able to get in Atlanta.
Yeah.
But I'm still able to do shoots all the time in Atlanta. I just did a loose leaf commercial in Atlanta with Young Nudie. So I do shoots all the time in Atlanta. I do shoots in Miami, New York. Literally, like on a daily basis, I'll have like 12, 15 shoots and it'll be all over the country.
That's crazy. Yeah. So do you have a big team, or that's pretty much you facilitating?
I don't have a big team. I don't.
Wow.
I've really been a one-man army for a long time, which is not a good thing. Right. I feel like you should have a team. I don't really trust people when it comes to like getting into like the finances, the personal side. I had some bad situations happen with like some assistants I had in the past, but I have a new assistant now. She's great, and my brother, he helps me as well.
Dope. Very cool. So now that I know a little bit about like what's happened in LA, I want to jump back to like starting in Atlanta before Lustt Models. Like, tell me like just about life before that. I want to hear more of your story about who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Life before Lustt Models. I mean, it kind of really made sense. Like when I think about it now, that I was always gonna do this because it was really like my lifestyle already. Just having like pretty girls always around me. Girls always just felt comfortable around me, so it was just like a natural thing.
What were you doing growing up? Like what was early life for you? Teenager, high school. Teenager. You know what I'm saying?
I would say I always been like a ladies' man. Like I always, I just always had the prettiest girls. Like, and people didn't understand. Like, you know, not hating on me. I know I'm a handsome guy, but they always like, how the fuck did you get this beautiful ass and I just always had that confidence. Like,
Were you fly? Or you focus on fashion and dressing?
it's always been fly, but it's just confidence. Like, it's always been my confidence. Like, if I want her, I'm gonna get her. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I always been. Like, since I was a teenager, I always had the prettiest girl in school. Like, always, I was known for that.
Yeah, I think that's the thing a lot of people do wrong, like trying to impress people the wrong ways. Is really if you're confident and sharp.
And your mouthpiece too.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Mouthpiece.
For sure.
Yeah,
No, so that's cool. So tell me a little bit about like other ventures that you've had. I know you mentioned to me like a photo studio that you used to have, right? Like, what's the other parts of?
So I've had a lot of businesses. This is probably like my fourth business. Okay. This has just been the most successful one. But I've always been an entrepreneur. Like I said, I had State Farm Agency. I did an open mic in Atlanta. It was like the biggest open mic in Atlanta. Like I used to discover independent artists. Like I used to have a record label. Like I've done a lot of shit. So I'm used to having my own business. I really got serious about Lustt Models when my brother passed away. He was murdered by the police in 2015. So this was like my little brother. We were super, super close. We had the same mom, same dad. And his tragic death just made me really get serious about life. Losing him was tough for me and my family, so I just started really going hard. I had like something to go hard for now. You know what I mean?
Definitely. No, that's real. No, for sure. And how about like you as an artist? You know, like when we met, you was doing your music thing. Like I haven't seen it as much as of recent, but like, do you have plans to do?
Yeah, I plan on doing more music. I like doing music. It's more fun for me. It's not like I take it like, oh, I just want to be like the biggest artist. I was thinking more like I just want to get a hit song and just pop off even more. But I mean, I really do it like this as a passion. It's easy for me. I got all the plugs. But I'm definitely gonna drop more music. I just been so focused on trying to get to the next level of Lustt Models, like trying to really get like this TV show going. We got a reality show coming called Los Angeles. Okay. We're on season 1. Okay. I've been trying to do this show for 3 years, so I'm excited to finally be able to do it.
Tell us about the show. What can fans look forward to?
Man, the show is crazy. The show is crazy. I mean, it just shows like we got all these beautiful girls. They all got different personalities. They all do different things. We got Peaches. She's like,
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, you know, she's like the most like Peaches is
outgoing.
Hold on, let me finish. Peaches is like the most sweetest girl, fun girl, like the center of attention. Like I love her, you know what I'm saying? Cassidy, she's gonna turn up, just like my partner in crime. Okay. We go to the clubs everywhere. Savannah, she's like hardworking. She's a bottle girl. She's in the club. She's like one of my new top models. Julie, I discovered Julie, brought her up from scratch. Like we really like a family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody just like, I want to see them win. Like I'm winning too, but I want to see them win. I enjoy watching them do their thing and be able to follow their dreams.
Definitely. And that kind of seems like the difference. It seems like there's some sort of like real loyalty that you guys have and like a different kind of vibe versus I'm sure a lot of other people out here just like business and just, oh, okay, hi and bye when you get your money and shit, you know? Yeah. So that's really dope to see, man.
And I have girls where, you know, I don't really talk to them as much as just more like business, but I just feel like it works better when we're just like, you know, we all like a team, you know what I'm saying? When it's more of a team, it's like
loyalty. Yeah, this ain't like the bad girls club where everyone's trying to fight each other.
Yeah, no, it's not centered around drama and shit. Yeah. It's centered around real work. You're really working with the top artists in the market.
I mean, we argue and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But we always
who doesn't, right?
You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's real. That means you guys put in work together and doing your thing, you know?
But one thing I do love is like when we have like big things, like we just did a Tiger and YG video. I feel like that was like a great win for the team. Like it was a good look for everybody. Of
course.
And I just felt like really good. I was able to give all the girls the opportunity. Like that felt good. Because it wasn't even about the money for me. It was just more like it was a win for us and Lustt Models. You know?
Absolutely. How many girls were casted for that video or those type of videos?
So
like
that particular video, I think we did like 20 girls.
Wow.
And it was a great video, great turnout. It actually made like Tiger reposted a video of her doing a split on the party bus to the song.
On the ceiling.
And I ended up getting like...
She said, don't forget the ceiling.
Literally, on the ceiling. Yeah, split on the ceiling. And literally I ended up getting like fucking 5,000 new followers for that.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and I literally had like 20,000 people looking at my story. So it was cool.
Yeah.
It was a good look. It's just taking us to the next level. Like for this season, for Los Angeles, I just want to show y'all like how hard we work. Like, it's not easy being a video girl. They don't know. It's not easy being a model. They don't know what these girls got to go through. Like, in their personal lives, juggling relationships, being on set all day. Like, it's a lot. You know what I mean? Her feet be hurting. She be want to take her shoes off. You know,
Yeah.
Julie be hungry. You know what I'm saying? Cassie got to go
I
somewhere.
feel like a lot of sets never have AC. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
None of the
AC.
sets have AC.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
in
the worst
summertime.
part.
So we've been
And you're
at
sitting
shoots like sweating like.
You saw me at the Tiger shoot. I was
Real.
drenched.
Girl, I thought I passed out for a second. I was
Right.
like, where am I?
The amount of times you stepped out.
Yeah, it was
Can
like,
you
that's
ladies
the
like
worst part.
speak on like anything in particular, like outside of that you've gone through in a shoot that's been like some crazy that the fans might not even think about, like some insight behind the scenes, you know? Anything that you guys could, like a story from any shoot that you've like, you know?
You're crazy.
The bloopers
Yeah.
of like tripping and eating shit maybe once or twice or.
Damn, yeah. No, for sure. How about any like your
No.
favorite shoots or like anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are some of your favorite artists you guys have shot
I
with?
think they're all
Jefe?
good. Shoots are all good. The worst part, I'd say, is the AC part. That's the worst
Yeah.
part. How you don't realize it, but like on camera, it's like a couple takes, and they all put it together, and then they make one whole shoot. But it takes like 10 of those takes, the whole song through. So you're sitting there twerking all your hardest for 3 minutes straight, 6 times in a row, you know, with no AC,
Yeah.
and heels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On
that's real.
cement. So
And the-
They be
that's
working.
the worst part.
Right.
And people think that we're just sitting there like,
Right, you just get
okay,
to
we're
be pretty all
done,
day.
film.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's multiple takes, multiple doing the same thing in the same spot multiple times, you know? That's
sure.
probably the worst. But the best is like, you know, hanging out with pretty girls, getting drunk. Oh,
Right.
sorry, my bad. I was kidding. I was kidding. Just hanging out with girls. I think that's the best.
Yeah, yeah. Like, what's some of your favorite videos that you guys have done with Jefe through Lustt Models so far?
Honestly, my recent favorite would probably be the Tiger shoot. That was actually really fun. I met a lot of girls that day.
You know what's interesting about her? Not to cut you off, is when I first met her, I had a Blue Buzz Clan video, right? It was like a big Blue Buzz Clan video.
Yeah.
And you were there. Yeah. And literally it was like 20 girls. And she's like a new girl, so I'm always kind of like iffy about new girls because a lot of girls be catfishes on the internet. They don't look the same.
For sure.
And then you don't even, not even that, they could be pretty, but you don't know their vibe. You don't know their personality. They could be
the best.
stuck up. They could be
Right.
like, and I just hate dealing with bad vibes. I'm all about good vibes. I feel like the reason why we so successful because all the girls got good energy, good vibes.
For
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Go with the flow, whatever.
With her, it was like she pulled up. I was like, I don't know, because she wasn't really dressed up
Yeah,
at
it
first.
was
And then,
bummy.
and she seemed a little shy. She seemed real shy. But I was like, man, she got dressed. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, go get in there. She did her thing.
Yeah.
And literally, like, what's so crazy about her, I had to literally teach her how to model. She did not know how to move in front of the camera.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot of patience as a man to do that. Like, I had to
sure.
really sit there like, all right, look, move like this. Like, look like this. Like, look at the camera. You know what I mean? So
Definitely.
it was a work in progress, but I'm super proud of her because now she's one of the top models for Lustt
Hell
Models.
yeah,
You know what I'm
congrats.
saying? So the progress has been amazing.
Snaps.
Hell yeah. That's-
I've been having fun working here, so working with you, being part of the team.
No, it's dope, man. That's super cool, especially to hear you like really on some director shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like you just pulling up and bringing girls. Like, you really are
Yeah.
curating and crafting stuff here. You know.
Because I want them to look good. They represent me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So I want them to look their best. Savannah's been killing it. She's like a new model. She's only been with us like a month.
A month, yeah.
And she's like just new, like hard working. Like when I tell her to pull up, she's pulling up. Like, and she'll literally do like 2 videos back to back and then go to work.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? She's super
It's
hard working.
rough, hustling.
Nah, you got to though.
So and then Peaches is like just the life of the party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Always
shit.
is like
You're
super
getting
lit.
Nah, I fuck with Peaches.
Turn.
For sure,
You
man.
know what I mean?
Good vibes, man.
And I done put Peaches in a million. I don't even know how many videos. It's a lot. She's been
But
in a lot
I've
of
been down with you for like 3 years.
videos.
you
Yeah,
know?
for sure.
Yeah.
way.
It's having that
that's a long
loyalty.
time.
Loyalty, like
Right.
some girls come and they'll act all stuck up and be like, they think that they're like, picked, you know? And it's like, no, it's a team. When you're not the model, it's, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah. that's
How
why.
about for you guys as the models? Like, can it be difficult, kind of dealing with other female energy sometimes, and like
Sorry, can I cut?
having 20 girls, of course.
Fuck yeah.
20 girls together is a lot. That's a lot
Yeah.
of female energy
What
together.
the fuck?
Like,
Hell yeah. You put a
How
bunch
do you-
of pretty girls in a room.
and especially you being here with Jefe for 3 years, you might be like, oh, who's this new girl, right? Like, how do you how do you deal with that? I'm just curious,
I got some
right?
stories about that.
That's real. That's real.
Okay.
That's real, right? I mean,
Yeah. Yes and no. Because you're to a point where it's like, you can't look at it as competition. Because, you know, we're all a team, how I said. You can't think of it like, you can't think of it as like, that's my enemy. Because, bitch, we're working the same motherfucking, you know?
So you look out, maybe you'll help put them on to something
exactly,
kind of
exactly. Because it's not like there can never be no first or no top. It's just, you know,
Right.
we're all in a team. So at first you kind of look at it like that because you think you're like special, but then you realize it's not like that, and then that's when
My LA models are actually very friendly and nice to each other. So I have models in every major city. So.
Right.
My models, I know they're gonna be mad I'm saying this, but some of my models in Miami are a little feisty. You know what I mean? I gotta separate them. I can't book certain girls with certain girls. It's not like LA. Like LA, they're more like, hey girl, you know, they're more like welcoming. The Miami girls are a little more feisty. Let me see what else. The Atlanta girls are cool. The Miami girls are feisty though. And then the New York girls are like super hard working. Because like I feel like New York, they just like go hard. Like they're like they don't even have cars.
Right.
They don't. None of them have cars.
Yeah, you gotta go hard.
They're like, yo, I'll pull up. I just need an Uber. Like they're like, I'll pull up. I just need an Uber. Like they're
Actually, a scooter.
super.
Shout
Shout out to them New York models, man. They work hard, bro. For real talk.
So Atlanta, New York, Miami, LA.
I just
top markets.
Well, I've been actually expanding in Houston lately.
Okay.
Been doing a lot of videos with Money Man in Houston.
Vegas too.
Vegas.
Yes.
Vegas, I did a Key Glock video with Vegas. I did a lot of videos recently in the Bay. I actually just built a whole team of models out there in the Bay Area, like San Francisco, Oakland. I got a video with Larry June on Monday in San Francisco.
Dope.
So I'm excited about the Bay. Like it seemed like it's really taking off.
And like if someone's watching this right now and they're in another country, in another state that you don't have a team of models per se, could they cast models to then fly out and you could fly out to their
Of course,
shoot?
as long as you got the money,
Right.
we coming.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. is,
Budget
like,
ready, you feel me?
As long as they got the budget, we there.
Right.
You know what I mean? So.
No, for sure.
And I plan on expanding like to other countries. I have girls in other countries, from the UK, Canada. I have a whole bunch of girls that want me to come out. Like it's girls in every country that want me to come out there, and they want to be Lustt models too. So I plan on expanding out there. I just want to take this to the next level first, and then I expand on like going out the country and like really being international Jefe.
Definitely. Well, is there anything else you want to let people know before we get out of here?
I want to say this. I feel like a lot of people have stereotypes about video girls, models, and I feel like it's not true. And in some cases it can be, but I feel like all these girls, man, they work hard. Like they're not like what you think they are, what you want to portray a video girl to be. Like these girls, like they have jobs, they go to school, like they actually like put in work. You know what I mean? They're smart. So, and people always think I'm a pimp. I'm not a pimp. I want to say that
For sure.
because that's like one of the biggest myths.
He's just a
And I kind of get. I used to get mad when people be like, "Man, you're a pimp. You're nothing but a pimp." And I know it's an ignorant way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I'm just a businessman. Like these girls make money. I'm not pimping them. They making money. I'm making money. They getting opportunities. We working together. We a team. So
Absolutely. And people are going to say whatever they want at the end
Yeah,
of the day.
yeah,
That's
that's
what
cool.
comes
I
with
ain't
being
tripping.
popular.
and I want to say shout out to the ops because they just make us go harder.
That part.
Thank you for the views, guys. Thank you for the views.
Oh yeah, well, I think that's all I got for you, bro. I appreciate you letting us into your space, man. Love, man.
Next time I
Appreciate
have
y'all
some liquor and
ladies,
some
too.
strippers.
Thank you.
No, for sure. We're going to turn up next time, man. It's your boy Pofsky, Underground Magazine, Issue
FA.
9. We out.
What look at?
Yeah.